This is Ice Cream Gecko, and in today's video we are going to take a look at the Burger King chili cheese fries. I bought these at my nearest Burger King for €3.99, and it is finally time for me to review these. Now let's take a look at them. Open up the box. We see some fries, we see some jalapenos, we see some chili sauce, and I also received some napkins and this, which is some cutlery, I assume, I hope, because I don't want to eat this just with my fingers today. It is cutlery, isn't that lovely? Wooden cutlery, very pretty indeed. So scent-wise, what I've noticed already is that these actually do smell like potatoes. There is a potato scent in my room at my desk right now, which is weird. I'm not hugely into potatoes, but fries usually tend to not taste like potatoes at all, which is why I like fries. What do they smell like up close? Okay, you do still smell some fries, bit of potato. You do smell the jalapenos. Yeah, the jalapenos are really nice. And you do smell a bit of a cinema scent here as well. Yeah, interesting. There is a bit of weight to this, more than I anticipated, and without further ado, let me take the fork here. I've never had such a nice fork, and I'm going to drive it into this pile of a wonderful executed delicacy, and I'll go for a taste test right away. Consistency-wise, it is to be expected that this is not as crunchy as I would want it to be. This has been sitting in my backpack for a little while. I rode it home on the motorcycle through the rain, and it's November now, so that's to be expected. Consistency-wise, it is still okay though. I do like that there is a bit of spiciness in here. Not the hottest thing I've ever tasted, but certainly a healthy amount of spice. Yes, let's go for another one of these jalapeno. Jalapeno is what they said, right? Jalapeno. Damn it, Ricky. Jalapeno. Oh no, this is yeah. Let's go for this one here. Yeah, it's a bit too cold now. That's a bit unfortunate, but that's to be expected when you transport this by motorcycle without any appropriate cover around it, an insulating cover, an insulating box. Flavor-wise, it is fine though. Yeah, you've got the fries in flavor. There could be more salt in here, certainly. I do like the spiciness with these jalapenos and the sauce here. So far, so good. The only thing that's off is the consistency, but I can't blame Burger King for this consistency right now. Yeah, it's alright. It is alright. Let's go for another few forkfuls of chili cheese fries. Something that is a bit weird is the texture of the fork here. I'm not used to wooden forks at all, and it does grip a bit on the upper lip. Yeah, that's one thing that's weird, but I expected there to be plastic cutlery, but of course these days they don't give you plastic cutlery anymore. I don't know what the exact carbon footprint thing is on these. There were some studies that sometimes for some single-use plastics, plastic is actually better for the environment than wood, which I thought was weird, because when you throw this out, this just degrades, and the plastic, there's a lot of plastic that finds itself into nature that doesn't really degrade, and when it does degrade, it just turns into microplastic, and that accumulates in all sorts of organisms, and that's not good. Yeah, but it's alright. So far, so good. Okay, I made my way through these a bit further, and I have to say that the spiciness is still there. I do like it. Yeah, it really gives me these cinema nacho vibes. I really like the spiciness of those. But then again, they're always gone when the movie actually starts, right? You always eat that stuff in the commercials prior to the actual movie. Let's go for a taste test of the sauce all by itself. And that all by itself isn't too spicy, you know. Let's go for a bit more. It's creamy, mayo-like. Maybe there's spice in there. I can't tell anymore. There's a persistent hotness in my mouth, and I seem to struggle to, I guess, judge this accordingly, or properly, I should say. Yeah, but the jalapenos, those are alright. Yeah, they've got a decent consistency, and for what it's worth, the fries are okay as well. Decent spice overall, decent flavour. Yeah, I think I'm going to finish this off, and I'll see you with the review sheet in just a second. Alright, the consumption process is complete and we are ready to rate this with the review sheet. First impression wise, I gave 1 out of 1 available point. This didn't really look like a 1 out of 1, but this is being thrown around in the backpack a little bit, and yeah, I don't want to give him a bad rating for something that could potentially just be my own fault. So I gave him the benefit of the doubt, 1 out of 1 in the first impression department. Scent wise, it was certainly alright, and it did smell of potatoes. That was very weird. Color-wise, 1 out of 1 available point. I have to say that the individual ingredients looked like they should, and I don't have anything to complain about. Consistency and texture-wise, I give a 1.5 out of 2 available points. Overall, it has been alright. The stuff where the sauce meets the fries, that's of course going to be, well, a bit mushy, but the rest should be maybe a bit more crunchy. But again, this has been sitting in its cardboard box in my backpack for a little while, and once again I want to give them the benefit of the doubt. I probably should start making reviews in the Burger King itself. They might throw me out. I don't really want to try, to be honest. I go forward as I feel, and for now I think I'm going to stick with the, well, backpack method. Flavor-wise, I give 4 out of 5 available points, because I did appreciate that the fries were tasting fine. The sauce, unfortunately I can't say too much about it. It was okay, but the spiciness, the hotness of the jalapenos, that was yeah, a bit more present than I anticipated, but in a decent way. Overall, it really gave me part of that cinema chili cheese nacho vibes. I really do like that, and apart from there not being nachos here, it has been very similar and in flavor and in sensation, and the hotness has been decent. Overall, I therefore give 4 out of 5 available points. I wish for a bit more salt though. I do like my fries salty, maybe a bit more salty than others. Maybe that's not too good for me, but I do like what I like, and yeah, that's really all I can say. Demonization wise, I give 1 out of 1 available point, because I think this is, well, what we got is what we were supposed to get, and I don't really have too much to complain in that regard. Therefore, I think 1 out of 1 is appropriate here. In total, therefore, an 8.5 out of 10 available points for the Burger King chili cheese fries. Now, keep in mind that your experience might differ. I gave them the benefit of the doubt with some stuff here. I don't know how it is when you get it like freshly prepared, but yeah, I have to take a couple of factors into consideration here, and I really don't want to give it a worse rating than it might deserve just because I do this my own way. If you have a question or a video suggestion, leave it in the comment section down below. And if you want to see more videos just like this one, feel free to subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope I'm going to see you soon. Until then, bye bye.